Hello. Okay, day 2, 30 days of sketches round 2. We are doing this sketch here by Jessica Fenn Hill. This is going to be a companion page to the layout I created for day 1. So it's going to be a companion page for this. So what I'm going to do is use the same stencils and oxides for this. So I think this is actually a pattern paper that's a grid paper with a torn edge. What I'm going to do is just use the stencil I used for the background here and do it that way instead. I have, let's get the photos. I have these photos of Mr. Ding and I at the Blue Reef Aquarium in Newquay week before last. And we've got some of the sharks in the tunnel. And then that's that lionfish that I've got on yesterday's layout. And then Mr. Ding in the tunnel. He was really going wow. And it was at the turtle. So we've got the turtle there as well. So that's going to be... oh, these two pieces. I've done these are 3x3 and these are 3x4. No, they're not. They're a bit smaller than that. I've done them wallet size prints on my app. So they're a bit smaller than 3x4. They are 2.5-ish. I think it's by 3. Yeah. Oh, by 3.5. So 2.5 by 3.5, which makes these 2.5 square. So they're going to be coming on to the page. So they're from the left and they're from the right. Yeah, so instead of the torn paper, I'm going to stencil to give a background which then sort of coordinates and ties in with this from that I made yesterday with day 1 sketch. Right, okay, let's get scrapping. So I really need to buy spare batteries because the battery went and I've had a couple of hours where I've had to stop scrapping to charge the battery. Okay, so which also means that I'm now behind in everything I wanted to do, and I may need to skip a couple of days and possibly catch up later in the month. Now on the sketch, so sketch 2, there are these like big leaves coming in. So Jessica Fenn Hill, I don't know if I've mentioned, that's who's made this sketch. Love it. Lakeview Creative Jess Hill. So there's these big leaves coming in on the sides. Now 31 days of cut files in August. I cut these vines for one of the cut files and never got round to doing the layout with them. I did think I'd actually done 2 different sizes, but it looks like I've done one. So what I am going to do is I'm going to use these, and I'm going to use the inks that I'd already picked out. I might actually, oh, change my mind. We are going to use the greens and yellows. So let's put them away. So we're going to use scatter straw, rustic wilderness and peacock feathers to colour these leaves. Let me grab the right foams and I'll be right back with you. Right, back. Now I'm not sure about using these with this actually. Might be better with something else. Oh, my bracelet from my sister for my birthday. Birthday's not till November, but we were at a craft fair in Cornwall and I loved it, so she bought it me. So, and it keeps banging on the table. I got it from Mevagissey, a little craft fair in the village hall in Mevagissey. Also bought some locally distilled vodka, which was yummy. Brother-in-law got navy rum, not navy rum, navy gin. So yeah, nice distillery in Falmouth had a table there. So I'm not being too precious as to where the ink is. I'm thinking that the little blender brushes might have been easier with that, with the card being a bit more delicate, not wanting to crease it. Let's bring the layout back in. Need to make sure I'm using some of the green and yellow embellishments with this then. I'm thinking I am the main character because we've actually got pictures of me on this layout, which is unusual, I know. Since the age of selfies, it is more usual. I think I only need it from about there, don't I? On that one. And then this one, do it from about here. So what I'll do is I'll stick them on and then I'll trim what's not going to be on the layout. So let's get that stuck down and I'll be back. Okay, so there's my vine stuck on. I've put the Oh Happy Day up there. I've got my label for my date here. And I've got right now here, and then I am the main character in this story. To be fair, I think it's George, the turtle, actually. Did I give you a close-up of George Turtle? I'm actually not sure what else I'm adding to this, because it's a companion page, something already about the aquarium. And these are just some extra pictures I wanted to add, and the pictures of me and Mr. Ding. I'm not really sure what else to add to it. I mean, I've got, this is the same paper, and I've done the same hexagons on the background, and I've used the same collection. I've just added, these are different, which, you know, my embellishing is going to be different to what I've embellished on the first one. And I just really love how that is looking now. So I think that's going to be it. We're going to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Don't forget to check the playlist out. Bye bye.